We could possibly be about to do 2 things I've never done in this game. In 900 hours. It all depends on whether Grandma's alive, though. Because as promised, over the inspection weekend, we aren't doing the rally. Because I want to know if it's possible to pick Grandma up from church and take her home after all. Because if it isn't, imagine how good it would be to look you all in the eye and say, fuck you, you can't take her home from church. She died of her own accord and it was nothing to do with me. Nah, fuck that, Razor, we're here for life. Razor, Coloni, Dougie, Kepler, Bear, welcome to the stream, everybody. Right, problem is, right, when you're doing anything with your grandma, it's always best to confirm she's alive before you make plans. The last time we heard from Grandma, she was walking home from the church. And last time she tried to do that, she got hit by the bus. Well, I'm clearly here for life. I'll never forgive you. I'll haunt you, I promise. You're going to be here for a whole week. Razor, I appreciate your commitment. After that fucking picture you sent. Yeah, we need to confirm that Grandma's alive. If she is alive, we're taking her to church. I have a little bit of good news for everybody. I played the game a bit last night, and I got the car inspected. You don't have to watch hot inspection action. It's already finished. We got it delivered, we got it inspected, and we are back home and prepared to get the car built up and ready for the rally. But the problem is I can't go full rally mode because we need to get the car at least with the normal seats in so we can take Grandma to church. Because I've taken Grandma to church. I've done half of this church mission, according to everybody, where I drop her off. And she looks you in the eye and she says, "Don't worry about taking me home. It's fine. I'll see you later in the week." And everybody had a go at me for listening to her. Oops. Because she got run over last time we did this, and we never saw her again, and she was dead. Most gangster motherfucker you've ever met. This guy. If we could go 5 minutes without Razor complimenting himself, I'd be happy. Unfortunately. What's next? Win the amateur cup off stream? Hey.
The inspection is finished. Norway. That's really good. Sweden.
Trim. Wait, let me think about that. Do I get that? Is it something to do with the East Sea? Say yes. Trim, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Grandma will be fine. It's fine. Yeah, sorry. I got the inspection done off stream, Bear, but I would never do anything that serious. However, I hate to break it to everybody. I have not done anything other than the lowest of the lowest repeatable bullshit. But I've done something drastic in KCD this week. Are you all sitting comfortably? Since the last KCD stream, I've... Oh dear. Give me a second. Learned to play the game. I'm sorry. I'm really... I wouldn't have... But it's... Bear, it's fine. I can now fight. I've got armour. I've not done a single story quest at all. I've been clearing out bandit camps, basically, which are like the repeatable quests. I've worked out how to repair. I've worked out how to hunt and how to sell shit. I've worked out also... So, we don't have to fuck about being frustrated watching me be awful at that game anymore. Azar, good morning. I knew it was drastic, I'm sorry. Yeah, my Google history is absolutely rammed, yeah. I should have fucking Googled it, because before I worked out how to cheaply repair, like, because you use them kits, don't you, to keep the repair, like... I also found a treasure map, which is interesting, but I'm not touching that until the stream. You use repair kits, don't you, to keep, when it gets, like, below 90 and keep it up at cheap. I spent 1,750 groschen on repairs at one point, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to have to learn how to... Yeah, I'm going to have to teach myself this. There's got to be a better way. fucking about is why we come here. Yeah, but would you rather watch me fail at working out basic game mechanics or watch me fail catastrophically and get characters killed in main story missions? Yeah, I know, Bear. It was just a funny way of me talking about KCD. Israel attack is the second most surprising news of the week. Right, Grandma's going to phone on Sunday morning, by the way, so we're going to spend today getting the car ready, and then hopefully we get a call from Grandma. And, failing that, I will be doing something I've never done on stream before, and I remember from the debrief. First, let's cook some sausages. Timmy, welcome to the stream. They're laying asphalt on your street right now. Is it loud? I don't like that smell. Everybody talks about liking the smell of tarmac, and I hate it. Blacksmith learns to be a blacksmith. Basically. It's loud as fuck and it smells nasty. Yeah, smells people say they like. Tarmac, or asphalt, or whatever you call it, wherever you live, and fresh cut grass. They're both miserable. They're taking it off my street right now. Trim, stop. Is it within terms of service? It is, Bear, yeah. I'll keep my hat on, don't worry. Petrol doesn't smell terrible. And your own poo. I mean, I don't think you ever enjoy the smell of your own excrement. But there's a certain amount of pride if it's terrible, right? Is that a good way of saying it? Siddle's going to have to do. Radway, good morning. How are we? I like driving by fresh asphalt and getting a whiff, but staying nearby, it's too thick and overwhelming. Yeah. You know if it's bad, exactly. But if you do a shit and it stinks and it's horrible, it's not 100% negative experience, because part of you is kind of proud that you've managed to produce something so terrible, right? I'm sorry, but you don't like fresh cut grass, then you're not human. And don't forget, I was a fucking landscaper for 10 years, Dougie. Yeah. You're porch shitting right now, watching it happening outside. Next door's barbecue is a rager. True. But that comes with a little hint of jealousy, though, doesn't it? I hate fresh grass. It makes you sneeze. Yeah, I don't even need hay fever to dislike it. Yeah, it's like if it killed someone, you'd be proud of it, yeah. You almost never dislike your own. Exactly, right? It's not about... It's like, there's a pride. I had during sleep token on Saturday, and it was great because there was thousands around you and nobody knows who it is, and it's just fucking reeking. Oh, football, yeah. Oh, fucking Sunday, 12 o'clock kickoff games are horrible. Everybody's entire night out from the night before is just all seeping out, and it... Fucking fridge door open now. While we're talking about rotten stuff. No one knows what Stubbler does for a living. I'm going to guess prostitute. I'm a stay-at-home fireman, Timmy. I was supposed to know. I was supposed to know you're a landscaper. You never tell us anything about yourself. Well, I was mostly a tree surgeon, but you deal with grass in them instances, right? Yeah, that hunger barrel too. Good, that's breakfast. Is the oven off? It is. Right next to emergency. Sothan's here. Everybody under the bed. I'm here talking about CFP and continue education in races, and you saying passing I was a landscaper for 10 years, but you never told us that. Well, I don't often talk about myself, right? You gotta keep your secrets, you know. Sothan, good morning. Right. It's Saturday. We're picking Grandma up in the evening. Good one. It's all about me with you. It's all about Stubbler, but it's not a great deal about the real me. You also said remember, like you told us before. You said it loads in the last 7 years, but I do talk about it a lot, but I suppose it's very, very possible that people miss those times, right? No, so then. Where's my socket set? I've got work to do. Where is my socket set? I only existed in the last 2 years, yeah. I feel like I have. It's in all your dirty secrets, exactly. I've lived a very boring life, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it was more exciting than it was by talking about it. If any of us had led an exciting life, would we be sat here right now discussing it? Apart from Sothan and the whole prison thing, that was wild. Sothan, it's going well. So what I'm doing today, for those that are just arriving, is for the very first time in this game, I'm going to drop Grandma off at church and then give her a lift home when she's finished, and see if there is actually anything. If that continues in any way, see if there's like a mission after it or something like that. Don't forget, last time I did this, I got accused of killing my own grandmother. Which I would never do. Siddle's told me he's really interested. Yeah, but you don't have to, even if he believes it, Trim, we don't have to. Okay, I want to make good progress today. And, even if there is nothing, I hope Grandma calls. Does she call every Sunday, I wonder? If I have because there's a chance she doesn't call. And if she doesn't call, then I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. I've actually been to jail before. I spent most of my childhood locked up because of my bad decisions. My childhood sucked, but it was interesting to say the least. We got some anecdotes out of it, right, Timmy? How's the house purchasing going, actually? I don't know if you mentioned it yesterday. Life's all about collecting anecdotes, right? The more you have, it's a sign of the more you've done, right? Closed 2 days ago. Good shit, Timmy. And it'll be exceptionally easy to move your stuff in, right? Almost like you have to do nothing at all. Should check these to make sure they're alright. Let me go get me ruler. So this is an excuse to chuck those around there. Good. Obviously, it's a very efficient playthrough. One thing about the playthrough resetting is all the fancy coloured paints I had reset to black for some reason. What was I going to do? Oh, ruler. Do you reckon Grandma likes bucket seats? If you talk to all the lads in Alfred's car park, every female likes bucket seats, right? Is that true? Is Grandma at 74 in the 90s going to look at a pair of racing bucket seats and think, whoa, now that is a catch. If it wasn't my grandson. There's no housewarming party for a house we've lived in for 12 years. You'll have to give everybody the tour. Our new house. Okay, the wheels are on. It's probably better wearing out the road tyres than it is wearing out the rally ones, right? But I get the rally ones repaired every week, so it'd be a strange thing to wear down the rally tyres that fast. Okay, let's get the old exhaust system back on. Because I don't want to be rallying, don't I? I might as well get... I'm also not sure... Right. Am I right in thinking it's possible that the racing setup, all the racing components, wear the engine down faster? But it's also possible that the old knackered stock components wear the engine down faster, right? Don't tell me which one's true, but there's sense in both of them, right? But I don't know what sense. I'm going to change spark plugs first. I've had this pile of spark plugs on the desk for ages. I've had a bit of a problem where not all 4 come out. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Holy fucking shit. That wasn't actually a sound clip of Cheeky speaking, for those that wonder. Even though it sounded a lot like him.
Murku.
Cheeky, that scared the shit out of me that time. Because I was staring really intently at whether or not I got my 4th spark plug out of this box, which I didn't. And then you come in making loud noises. Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the raid. We'll have to go pick Grandma up and take her to church, but I need to get the car rally ready because you know what Grandma's like. Cheeky, did you have a good stream? Welcome in, everybody. You find me changing the spark plugs. I'm worried. Spark plugs are still acting weird after that reset. Cheeky, did you have a good stream? Welcome in, everybody. If you was enjoying Cheeky's stream, make sure you give him a... This is fucked, isn't it? Is this mop bugged? Balls. I'll have to change these after. You know what? I bet I could start my summer car right now fresh and beat it before Studley. That's what Chaz thought, but you saw the best of, right? Straight into prison. Eric, welcome to the stream and good morning. We don't know just yet. So I'm gonna hope I get the phone call. You'll be saying that shows how little you know about this game, yeah. There's a lot of people have been dashed on those rocks, I think, after watching this game on Twitch. Thank you for the raid, Cheeky. Make sure everybody's following him if you aren't already. Eric, good morning. Last night's Blackwing Lair, Rogue Loot, Bloodfang Shoulders and the Night Slayer Belt. Shoulders aren't very good. Night Slayer Belt goes to the guild to sell, goes for 750 gold. Could you not? And then again, we're in the patch where the Belt of Preserved Heads is free for everybody, so then, which is technically better, unless you very specifically need crit. So I think 750 gold in the guild bank is probably more useful than a belt you're not going to wear on your waist, right? Our shoulders are alright though if you're building toward the 3 set. That's pretty good. Who watches the best ofs? Good point. Surely it ain't that hard, I'll easily beat that. The hubris, right? It's the same fucking hubris that made me decide, oh, I'll just fire up my summer car and commit to beating it like I do every other game. I'm sure it's fine. Need to start running a bunch of dungeons for Dark Mantle, but I don't even have the gold for that. You're going to get Dark Mantle this close to AQ? I respect it, so then I do. Honour the grind. Don't even have the gold for my epic, let alone that bullshit. Yeah, the Dark Mantle set and the 5 out of 5 tier 2.5, which you get really quickly because it's tokens, right? They're about on par. I think you could maybe argue that the Dark Mantle could be marginally better situationally, but yeah, just get the tier 2.5. War effort starts on the. I don't know. Kind of not been concentrating on hack. Actually, while we're on, Trim has tried countless times to get to level 60 in World of Warcraft, and he's never done it on various servers. He's currently not doing it on Classic. Instead, he decided to take up Hardcore, Permadeath. He is now level 40 or so, and he soloed the Whirlwind Axe quest on Hardcore, Permadeath. Do you know when I was saying that Hardcore makes better players? Trim has gone from worthless to... I mean, we all predicted you being the first person to type Siddles, but you know what I mean? I genuinely think that's probably more impressive than anything we've done. Any of us have done, let alone you, in comparison. Now he's ready to join what's Front 2. that a new hardcore guild? That's pretty good though for a new player, right? Trim's hitting his shots. What is Ampy got? Put OnlyFans to sleep, but he's got it front too. Ooh, I fancy watching that. Actually, I didn't realise that was a thing. Go on, Trim, get it done. That's unironically really impressive, and I hate complimenting Trim. You know I do. It's like he started to learn how to play with the stakes as high as possible. Took him 30 minutes to fight as well. Fucking idiot. I think OnlyFans is still kind of around. Front 2 is meant to be semi-professional, progression-based, and without world buffs. Oh, yeah. So it's a bit more like Frontier than it is OnlyFans. Right, let's put the manifold on, shall we? Yep. Let's check the time, make sure I'm not overrunning this. Nah, it's 2 PM, it's fine. So what I'm praying for is a phone call from Grandma in the night. She called last weekend, but I don't know if she calls every weekend. Where is... Wait, where did that just go? All of the good players plus a bunch of sweaty ones are going to go grind to 60 and clear all the hardcore raids without world buffs. I like the without world buffs thing, that's good. World buffs are kind of meaningless on Classic because you don't... There's no effort to get them really anymore, so it doesn't feel like a risk that you could potentially lose. So the idea of doing it without sounds tough. Alright, this is the headers on. They don't have to lose a bunch of people in Diet Mora. Then we are going to go for the exotic. Did I actually? I think I might have already. There we go. Typical Trim. He goes AFK while we're all kissing his willy. Hello? Can we? We've just been talking about your Whirlwind Axe quest, Trim. Best time to go AFK, in my opinion, yeah. Oh shit, the old one's still on, that's why. I'm running Badlands, shut up. Are you running 2 Badlands? We were complimenting you. He's just sat there soaking it all up, right? His cheeks are rosy red, and he's got a big grin on his face. Somebody say it all again. So then, compliment Trim for 5 minutes. It hurt enough to do it once. We didn't have Sothan say it this time. He's got a nicer voice than me. Yeah, you can guarantee, Kepler, that there's, the VOD gets a +1 view, right? Hello. I'm going to sleep, and we're going to try and spend the entire... She rings at like 6 AM, but I'm kind of nervous that she maybe doesn't call to go to church every weekend. It's maybe a bit like Sothan. I'd really like her to call. If not, we'll go get her some fish, because I think she actually wanted some fish, right? That might prove that she's still alive. Grandma, are you still alive? You are, good. At least I think she's alive. So, I'm worried about spark plugs. Let's get the car started, while the loud song's on, of course.
Minustako riippuvainen on?
Put Finland FM on.
Antakaa minun olla. Antakaa minun olla. Kaipaan syliini pientä lämmintä. Kaipaan syliini 2 pientä lämmintä. En niitä tynnyriin laita.
Okay, so it's stalling. That's fine. Maybe she'll stay home if it rains. That's true. Wait, Bear. I need you to help. Cheeky bear. Either. The one thing I can't do in this game without help is read finish. So... Is it 301 for the weather? No, that's the lottery. What is weather again? 130? Is it 130? 180. Hello? And then what do I click there? Is 181 for the entire country? Is there a local weather? 188. Does that mean local? Ooh, that doesn't look good. That means it's going to rain over the city, right? 188 for local. What are we learning from this? Assuming that means that there's a rainstorm over Alivieska, and it's moving this way as well. I just saw it move west. Watch. I swear that... Look, it's moving west. But it'll be clear tomorrow at least. So maybe this rainstorm is going to pass. Because it is moving west, look. That's going to be over town, because that's us, isn't it? That's going to be over town and gone in no time. Well, that could be me right now if we weren't paying attention to Grandma. Look at these dickheads here. But rain's incoming soon, yeah, so there's no point in going to check if she's alive now. If it's going to potentially rain. It's a bit like Stardew, right? You need to check what stuff's available to you based on the weather. Alright. Oh, I'm just really praying she calls. Because I'm not going to be able to know whether if she hasn't called, it's based entirely on the rain, or whether she's dead, or what. Have you got faith, Kepler? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, everybody. This is This is the loud song, but it won't be forever. It's just better than talk radio, though. All right, let's oil her up. Actually, I already oiled it up for the inspection, didn't I? I think we're ready. Is there anything I've missed? It's the racing harness and the new spark plugs, but I don't think I need to worry too much about them. Got the bonus thing in the back, right? Does Grandma need the back seats in case she needs to lay down? Let's just hope the car battery's charged itself up again, then I think we'll sleep. Yeah, battery's fine. Spark plugs I might have to do in the editor, because they're still a bit fucked from that time we had to tinker with the save. You know what? Well, that was the loud song, man. Let's sort out all our stats and we'll sleep. It would be somewhat concerning if you start getting calls from dead Grandma. You say that, Bear. There's precedent. She was long dead. She'd been dead for months on the main playthrough from 2024. And she still called. We got a call from her one night asking if we could take her some fish. She'd been dead for 4 months. We rushed round to see if she was there and she wasn't. I think it was a hallucination. So if I sleep... I actually looked at the clock in real life then. So it's 3:20. If I slept now on this small health bar, that probably wouldn't get me close enough, would it? But if not, I could go to the island and get some fish. I kind of need that to get me to 10. But it's only 6 PM. Balls. I've got 4 hours to spend. How do we do that? Is there anything I need to do? There's no real jobs, is there? There's nothing at Alcarion's right now. I could go to the island and get the fish. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Kepler. I'll take the boat. Let's go bring the fish in. I won't cook them on the island. I'll just go get them and bring them back here. We can cook them when we get back. Take the van to the dock. Actually, take the 2-stroke fuel as well. It's all the fucking adverts. Maybe you just wanted to hear her voice once more time, yeah. It's like that scene from every sad film ever, where a character sits and listens over and over to the voicemail of a deceased loved one. Very sad. Give us a beer, fuck it. Saturday afternoon and we're not rallying, right? We might as well indulge. I remember I used to be really nervous to do this in case I lost the van in the lake. Which is still a concern. But at least not a ginormous one nowadays. Here's leave. I've started getting copyright struck on YouTube for something. I don't know what it is. It's something the Mice and Macabre playthroughs. They're like my VODs. The YouTube, by the way. There's nothing on it. Don't worry. It's just the place I put the VODs. It started getting copyright strikes, and for some reason everybody in Belarus suddenly can't watch the videos. I've not put in that extra bit of effort to click like the 6 buttons or whatever it takes to see what song or what piece of music it is that I can't watch. I'm stealing content again, yeah. There is that Fallout MIDI remix that someone made that I didn't. And I technically don't have a license for. Am I going to have time? Yeah, it's 6:30, right? It doesn't get dark in Finland in summer. Until, well, if you're a bear at all. Where are you, bear, actually, with pictures like that? He was posting pictures last night at like 4 AM and it was still sunlight there. Still, as in, about to be. I don't mean where are you living, I mean was you away or was you on some retreat or something? Yeah, so apologies if you live in Belarus. But I don't need to apologise because you can't hear my voice right now. Right, to the island, let's get the fish. Because this is one thing we at least can do today, if all other plans fall to shit. Doesn't matter any matter where in Finland you are. Midsummer's just like that. So when this game gets dark, how realistic is that? I assume, well, obviously the further north, the longer the nights till they're not long at all, right? But I'm assuming, in the south, does it get properly dark even in summer? How much further north is Helsinki than Inverness, for example? Because in Scotland it's already noticeably different. The days of the daylight is longer. Even in such a tiny little postage stamp country as Britain. Because Helsinki's in the relatively south, right? So I'm trying to work out how I can't picture the line. In my mind, like Helsinki is about on par with the north of Scotland. But I don't know if it is. You could pollute in the lake. The more oil we put in this lake, the better, I'd say. Because if you think about it, oil comes from natural sources, right? So we're just essentially giving the oil back to nature. Deny that. I kind of want to look at a map of Europe now. I'm not one of the nerds that's got like maps and posters and stuff on their walls. BP should use that line, yeah. They're making the Gulf of Mexico or America, wherever you're stood. They're essentially making it more natural. Okay, this feels like an endless journey today for some reason. Right, nearly there. Chuck the fish in, get back. We're not going to... The trouble is, raw fish, they don't last, do they? So I might actually have to cook these before we sleep. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Invisible Man. That used to be my favourite song as a kid. Do you know when kids get, like, obsessed with a single song or a single piece of music? Mine was The Invisible Man by Queen. And if you go and listen to it, it didn't age well at all. You think of Queen as being just banger after banger after banger, right? The Invisible Man is not one of them, but for some reason, like, 7-year-old me loved it. Okay, that's a good amount, actually. Bop Bop Baby by Westlife. Is that what you were into, Siddle? Genesis? What, the Bible passage, Scotty? Or the, Was it because of the Dairy Milk advert? When was that? That'll have been about, what, 2004, maybe? How old are you, Scotty? 2031? Scotty, welcome to the stream instead. I got the cassette single when I just got my own player, so it was the only song you had. A Westlife song. Was Westlife the one that had Stephen Gately in it? It was, right? One of the best ever jokes is what's pink and goes round and round and round and round and round and round. Stephen Gately's suitcase. It was a topical one, and it had fucking brilliant. Of course, my respects goes to his family. Fucking hell. There was also one about Emmanuel Adebayor. I don't know who was watching football in, like, 2009. But Adebayor was in, I think, Nigeria with his national team. I don't know who he played for. I think, was he Cameroonian or something, Adebayor? He was in Nigeria, and it got the team bus, the international team bus, got pulled over by gunmen in, like, a hostage situation. And it got shot at. And the joke in the paper the next day was, I wonder if Adebayor ran the full length of the bus to celebrate in front of the gunners. I'm not even going to explain it because it would take too much explaining, but those that get it, the absolute fine line that has to be perfect, right, Siddles? Such a clean joke and so perfectly topical and yeah, the stars have to align. That's good though, right? And it was like 2 months after he'd done that at where did he go after Arsenal? Was it Man City? I can't remember. It's so good though. Perfectly timed. I actually need to credit Trim again. He had a joke similar in the Dead Space playthrough. I don't know if you remember that, Trim. I can't even remember the actual basics of the joke. I can't remember the lead-in. Oh, I remember what it was. We was in Dead Space 2 and we was in the ship, obviously. And there's a scene, for those that know about Dead Space 2, where you're... there's like a little school and there's loads of little, like exploding babies and stuff. And they've all obviously turned because of the virus or the parasite or whatever it actually is in. I should have taken the fish out, shouldn't I? Why did I bring the fish trap back? That was dumb. Ah, balls. We'll go back. Who this?
I have arrived. Come to bask in the glow of your steadfast and proficient game playing. Nay, more than that, your godlike prowess in our game that is so unforgiving and, having it out for you, gameplay that you have dedicated months, no years, to trying to beat the unbeatable game. I bow down to your stubbornness.
I'll carry on. Do you know when a dog starts acting weird and you need to take it to the vets? Alcarion's come in full of compliments. Should we check on him? Somebody lift his tail. Oh, carry on, good morning. Was there a punchline in there? Was there a sting in the tail? Is it a urinary infection? Shit, happens to the worst of us. Backhanded compliments, mind you. It depends who's doing the lifting. It'll have to be Trim. Gwynblake could have to do. It's not convenient though, Kepler, because I'd have to take the fucking thing all the way back to the island to start fishing again, because it's not very good here. Unless we try a new area to fish in. I mean, we could put the fish trap outside Grandma's, right? Shall I cook on the kitchen? Should we barbecue him? Let's barbecue him. Pass. You might do with him manipulating your body. What was that about? Yeah, in Dead Space, the school was really, like, obviously it was on the Ishimura. And we started discussing how sensible it would be to have kids brought up in an area with no sunlight and no place outside to play and, like, trapped in a spaceship. How that would help a developing child, right? And Trim said, I don't know. Madeline McCann grew up in cramped conditions, and look how famous she is. I've got to give it to him. It stuck with me as that. You mean pass? Yeah, I'm going to have to at some point take the fucking fish trap back. Where else could I fish other than the island? The island has to be the best though, right? Because the island is where the fish trap is found. But every time I put it at the house, it's shite. I could put the fish trap near Grandma. Like, the fish trap could go here somewhere. Where's Grandma's house? That's obviously. Like, I could put the fish trap there, and then I just need to drive to her house. I could even have the barbecue at Grandma's, because I don't use the barbecue for anything other than the fish, do I? I could cook the fish right in front of her. It's a big haul. That is a big haul as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm getting full price for this. You know what I've just thought? Not this.
Fish trap, fish trap, fish trap. Fish, 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 fishy, fishy, fish, fishes.
Shit, I've got no 6. Fish, 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 fish. I've just thought. The more fish you take to Grandma, the more money you get. What if Grandma accepts more than one of the milk, sugar and sausages? Don't answer if you know the answer to that, of course. We're playing blind, but I wonder if Grandma will take, like, 40 packs of sausages, 40 milks and pay a fortune. We'll give you a handy. And what does that mean, Trim? An extreme detail? Yeah, I might try that next time. But it's always fish lately. You don't find her often asking for milk and sausages. Anyway, she might be dead for all we know. Just likes fish, I suppose, yeah. A handyman that comes round and fixes odd jobs while you're around the house. Oh, like him off changing rooms. Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen. Also dead. Where's sure at? Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen and Bryan Adams on the same day. Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen but gay, yeah. Okay. Was Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen gay? It was the style at the time to be, like, really sort of, like, poncy and flamboyant, right? But straight as an arrow. Hence Trim's haircut. Well, you'd say that. But look at people like Russell Brand at the time and stuff, Scott. The Pons, mate. I always thought Pons was homophobic. But it isn't, is it? It means, like, somebody of, like... It's a medieval word of somebody that's, like, high class to the point where they're not, like, rugged and dirt under the fingernails. They're all posh and sort of louche and... I always remember in Blood and Wine in The Witcher, there was a... you know when you were, like, walking through town and it says, like, trader or blacksmith or whatever? There was a certain bunch of people in the city. What was the city called in Blood and Wine? And it said Pons. Woking, that's the one, yeah. A Pons was a man who lived... Is that what it actually means, Gwynblade? A Pons is a man who lives from a prostitute's earnings. No, wait, what's the agreement there? Or are you joking about the word pimp? But that's an employer. I'm getting very confused thinking about Ponces. I'm thinking about Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen trying to present TV shows in like a fucking blue crushed velvet catsuit, and suddenly I don't... Well, a pimp is a pimp is an employer, right? And a I don't want to say foreman. People say down here, can I pons a cig? What, pons as a verb? What would that mean? Well, I obviously know what it means, given your example. People don't know the meaning of any of these words, apparently. Yeah, isn't a cook somebody that enjoys sharing their wife? And watching. Seek to obtain without paying for or doing any harm in return. Huh, so pons means to seek to obtain. Oh. So the same reason... So the pons as a verb is the same both in the prostitute sense and the... something for nothing. Huh. Weird. So I wonder how pons got linked to being, like, effete. Cheers for free. Slightly more vague than Mark Knopfler was going for. Right. Is this FCI if I said to you, I am just opening my bedroom window so I can better pass the fish through and put them on the bedroom floor? Press 1 if that's FCI, press 2 if it's cheesy as fuck. It's both. It's just about finding an FCI explanation around your own bullshit, Trim, right? 3, and why do this? Because they're going in the fridge, Alkirion, so I've skidded them through the bedroom window. If I smashed my own bedroom window with my fist, FCI is cheesy as fuck. Yeah, cheesy as in being cocky and getting your way around the mechanics as opposed to cringe, bro. Sorry, everybody. That was entirely ironic, I promise. Pat, welcome to the stream. Jeez, talk about lazy. Get your steps in and go through the door. I swear. I've got a theory. Alkirion fucking loves watching My Summer Car. Because everything he suggests is going to extend the playthrough. I hate people who cheese shit. I know, Trim. Can you imagine? As the person who's earned the title of the Doomhouse's best WoW player today, somehow, despite having never actually got to max level. You'd never. Yet, I'll just enjoy the moments where you do something silly, stupid, or forehead slap worthy. He loves it! Right, pray everybody that we get a grandma phone call. It's all I've ever wanted. Left your freezer open, all the cold will get out. There's another one of them facts. Did you know that if you leave your fridge door open, it heats the room up instead of cools it down? Yes. I admire your faith, Kepler. I don't share it, but I admire it. We're praying for a grandma phone call because we're going to take her to church. And if we don't take her to church, we'll go give her a fish. I'll go sit and watch TV for a bit. If not, I've got a plan. If she doesn't call. Ha! Actually, let me go turn the loud song off before I start wearing my eyes out. Huzzah! Look. Fucking loud song. Right, let's go to the TV instead. I've got no cigs, by the way. That needs addressing. Am I going to town tomorrow? Yeah, if Grandma shows up, I am anyway. So, I need to sleep so long that I sleep past 6 a.m, because that's when she's going to call on a Sunday morning to take her to church. We're on an ad break now while I'm just watching TV. Okay. Hang on. Torim will know all about this. Having balls so big you can't get him comfortable. You should see him on a Zeppelin. Not a Zeppelin, a bat rider thing. Stupid horn flappers. Came back. I'll fucking make sure everything's working while I'm fucking around. Are we good? Actually, Radware, I remembered. You can actually wear your eyes out from a distance. A really confusing thumbnail. What do you reckon for today's thumbnail? Banger? Damn, I can feel that. Whoa. Look. Because this is only supposed to be visible when the house is burnt down, it's got the burnt texture on all of the out of line of sight interior sections. Look. Why not, I suppose. Banger, I know her really well. Fucking hope so. She did give birth to you. Why is that texture so detailed? It's probably just an actual picture, right? Wouldn't be surprised if that was in Topless Gun's living room when he was a babe. Anyway, watch the TV. Yeah, I wonder if I can check the weather then for tomorrow. So 180 is local weather, right? 188, I should say. Is that still moving west? Fuck, it is. It's still moving over from Alivieska. It's going to rain tomorrow, isn't it? Does any of this bear or cheeky suggest what's going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to be clear, yeah? Is that what it... Okay, thank you, Bear. Alright, moment of truth. I should be tired enough to sleep past the 6-hour mark. Please, please, a phone call from Grandma. Please, please, Gabe. Please. She's not going to call, is she? Oh, hello? Yes, No, Grandma? Grandma? Yeah, don't walk yourself, I'll come pick you up. Ooh, we're about to do something I've never done in my summer car before. Well, hopefully. I've dropped her off before, and then she got run over by the bus and killed, but it was somebody else's fault. But... oh, she sounds like the shrimp from Shark Tales. If I was to boot that up right now... I'm going to prove to everybody, Alkirion, you included, that Grandma never actually asks for a lift home, and she even actively states that she doesn't want one. So what you're all essentially asking me to do is go against my Grandma's best wishes. I need to buy some cigs when I get to town as well, remind me. Stress sausage? No. Now we can all say, well, you should read between the lines, you should... No. This is Finland. Genuinely, the Finnish are known for being straight to the point and honest, and not reading, not fucking talking around in bullshit, and not saying any wasted words or any falsity. And it is one of their greatest virtues. Unlike the rest of us fucking idiots who say one thing and mean another. Not only that, she's an old-fashioned lady. The truth flows from every pore. But I bet if she knew she was going to die, she wouldn't ask for that. Like Trim's just said exactly, right? He's just told me I look good today when the subtext is, marry me. When an old person says they don't want help, that is their way of screaming, help me, without seeming dependent upon others in their advanced years. Trust me on this one. But you're not Finnish, Alkirion, right? The Finnish famously hate small talk and unnecessary speech. Is that a fair thing to suggest? Fair and cheeky? Stop thinking about my grandmother's paws. My grandmother's a Chihuahua, in case. Must be weird for Grandma when her grandson doesn't speak a word of Finnish. I know a few words like... Perkele! And... Oi saatana! The car's already warmed up, isn't it? Why is there... oh, it's because I took the carb off and put it back on, didn't I? Let's sort that out before we end up breaking down with Grandma in the car. Start fucking humming along then and the song stopped. Right, racing car. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. 1. Never say that to Grandma. True. 1.
Kiesis enää käännepäitä huoltiksella. Ei hätää. Tilaa uudet kodisarjat. Meiltä. Amisauto Koy. Ajaa edestä ja takaa. Lujaa laatua. Lasikoidusta.
It's grandma time.
Tätä keikkaa et voi
Fuck,
jättää
what time
väliin.
is it?
Nivalan
And again, the rally starts soon, doesn't it?
15.
So,
heinäkuuta.
so set off.
E-Type, DJ Momo ja
I hope I haven't fucked something up when I was putting all the goods back on the car and we break down and Grandma starves to death in the wilderness. Can we stop fucking talking over my bullshit radio, please?
Tuisvuossa nähdään.
Kaupoissa makuina.
Ooh. Hey, I wonder if I get a bollocking for going like stupid speeds with Grandma in. Should we test how much G-force Grandma can handle? Take her to the drag strip and just do donuts and stuff. Imagine. Do you reckon Grandma could survive a barrel roll? Azzy, good afternoon. Imagine going so fast that Grandma's compression socks fly out the sunroof. And before Grandma gets a taste for it, consistently beats us in the valley. In the Ferndale. Actually, she can have Sothan's old car, can't she? She doesn't need it. Grandma doesn't use a seat. Hey! If this game wants to be realistic, Grandma will grab the seatbelt. Everybody hears Grandma did this, even those that say their grandma didn't. Grabs the seatbelt, pulls it round and just holds it instead of actually clicking it in. Exactly, because they don't, yeah, because they weren't the thing. If this game wants to be realistic, she'll do that. Yeah, it's true, right? Radware's grandfather does it. It's a universal true. Yeah, they can hold it, they're strong, yeah. Your dad does it. Have you ever seen them videos when seatbelts became a law? There's videos in England about, from London somewhere, of they're on the streets interviewing people and they say, bloody ridiculous this. Can't even drive. There's a better one. There's one in America of when drink driving became a thing, and they're in one of the southern states, and they're talking about, oh, you're not allowed to drink in your car now, and they're like, fucking ridiculous, I can't drive home from work and have a beer at the same time. The bloody government, they're in my car now. This is where communism comes from. It's so good. Is there a UK one as well? It's so good. Bloody communism. You've seen the American one? Amazing. We did a safety exercise in an old-timey park and the people on the back seat had to lay on the floor. It's so fucking stupid, isn't it? Hello, Grandma. Morning. Hello, Grandma. How are we? You getting in? You alright, Grandma? Come to take you to church. So nice to sit down in a car, my legs are starting to hurt already. That's why I didn't come in the van, Grandma. Put your seatbelt on, knobhead. Seatbelt? No? What is it with the young people at the store playing music, thumping music so loud? That's Thandia and Santa, Grandma, I know them well. Not much has changed in the US. Oh, shit. Ah, you know what kids are like these days, Grandma? I like that music as well. I've got voices in my head that dance along to it most of the time. They should go to work thumping. There's even a church there. I know that's where we're going, Grandma. She knows about put the loud song on. Blow her ears out. My father-in-law is on another level. He's just a plug for the seatbelt so the car... Oh, He has just the plug, so he can plug it in and not get beeped at in his new car. And the language they speak. I see all sorts of genitalia in my head when listening to them talk. I can't even visit the store these days. It's terrible, right, Grandma? Welcome to the stream. I don't even... Yeah, there might not even be a seatbelt in the passenger seat, actually. I don't think Suski wears a seatbelt either. I don't have any plans, Grandma, other than to win the Amateur Rally Cup. Are you staying here? There's no reason to move to the city. There you'll only find foolishness. Grandma, while I've lived here, it's been one of the most foolish 1,000 hours of my life. I've done a lot of silly shit. I mean, there's no jobs. Literally got 3 jobs. And I'm hoarding them because I don't actually need the money. I don't need a wife. Well, I've got someone pregnant, Grandma. Are you proud? I remember back in the day, 7 of us kids stuffed in the back seat of a large caddy or a Buick with no seatbelts. Dad flying down the road. It was good times. Last one to go through the windscreen is the loser. I wonder how Tamo has the motivation to keep the store up. All the mega markets and all these days. People don't like local stores anymore. Grandma's a big Stardew Valley fan. True, Grandma. She means in the city. What, when she was saying foolishness in the city, kid? The Georgia Mart, yeah. No jobs in this. Oh! Oh, I see. Knew someone that had a reverse back seat in the trunk. Yeah, that was common when we were kids, yeah. Rode around in them a lot. Sick as pig shit sat in the back of the car like that. Reverse back seat is just front seat. It's double negative. It was a unique perspective, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that gets fucking dizzy. Be rolling around in the back of a pickup at 60 mile an hour again. Yeah. I mean, I was doing that 10 years ago, let alone 15 or whatever, 20. Laid flat with a sheet over us so we didn't get arrested, so we could take 4 people to a job that only had 3 seats in the van. We take Grandma on the rally, hold her hostage. Probably could, you know. God, imagine Grandma. Your dad is quite a sober man. I thought he'd start drinking after being rejected from the 1972 Olympics. I think I stopped doing that until my late 20s. Kitten wins. True, Grandma, yeah. Maybe we should start navigating if you take. You finish. Call out the tier. 45 over crest past my house. She's sat like desperately reading a train schedule as we're barreling it. The alcohol gene has gotten into me. Not much, Grandma, I'll be honest. Makes me feel ill. I think I'm allergic to it, Grandma. If I drink too much, I get drunk. We should say anything if you get caught speed, yeah. I wonder if you... Yeah, I wonder if you'd, like, absolutely floor it, whether she gets stressed. Grandma, will you stop yapping? Right, here's the thing. She will do, because I'm about to drop her off at the church right now, but I don't know when she's finished. Do we just sit in the church car park and wait for the church to finish? Because she eventually... Somebody's not at the bus stop over there. Because she eventually will leave. You too. You too. Give me a second, Grandma. Here we are, thank you so much. Please visit whenever you can, she says. She doesn't need a fucking lift home. Grandma, it's been a pleasure. Yeah? Shall we see it at the door? Come on, Grandma. I mean, there's a thumbnail for today, right? Oh, Grandma. I could go to church. Imagine if, after all this time, I could actually go into the church with her. So, all of you lot have been suggesting that I killed Grandma last time, so I didn't pick her up from church and drive her home. So, as punishment for nearly 18 months of that shit, I'm going to sit here and we're going to wait for the church to finish for Grandma to come back out. So touching. Grandmother and grandson visiting their new eternal home together. I hate this, by the way. The first grave I always saw, these are all my old characters that have died across the course of the playthrough, right? I don't know where that's come from. I have no fucking clue. It was on Christmas Eve one year. Grandma, what are we doing here? That way. See that corner in that Grandma's got? That's the reason why I've got the rally gene. Grave test. Is that in everybody's game? I don't think it is. Automation. Good afternoon. So beautiful, passing by the graves of her dead grandchildren, yeah. This poor thing got lost. She's visited fucking Jotty. And Giant... Oh, my, that's the big one. And Giant, right, who died at the start of this year. Look, we finished in May, and then I came back the following January and died. Jazzwazzers, Jiddles. I forgot about that one. So there's your new challenge in this game. Fill up the graveyard and see what happens when you die when it's full. Internal code error, didn't expect it. Trim, you're the baby. Drim is the name of the little baby. Grandma?
Voi vittu.
She's a ghost. I want to see if she despawns.
Voi vittu.
Press 1 to perform an exorcism on Grandma. Is she going to stay there until the church bit's finished? And then she'll turn around and start walking back the hole. I reckon she does. Alright, let's go buy some cigs and let's get prepped and then we'll have the midstream break. And I want you lot to keep a peep on this church. I've never done this before for the record. I've done that, but I've never picked her up and taken her home. I don't know when the rally finishes. What if the rally finishes at like 6 and she's there for 9 hours? Is she Shadow Cat from X-Men? I can't say I've got the reference. Is that somebody that walks through walls? Treading new ground. Every fucking week in my summer card is something I've never done before. And this one is no exception. And there's a chance that I might do something else I've never done before in game right now. Not right now, but today's stream. Go buy some cigs though. We'll get some food and drink for this doomed journey. Do I need to fuel the car up? Nah, we'll put a little bit in for no reason. Although it's Sunday, isn't it? Ah, fucking hell, what am I talking about going and getting some cigs for? Wait, how am I going to de-stress with no cigs on a Sunday? I've got to sit in town and swear for hours to try and de-stress. Still getting the car inspection ready for the 500th time is always treading new ground. I didn't say that, did I? Ha! I don't think the booze de-stresses you, though. One way I know that does de-stress you is to drive like a fucking maniac on the top road. Is there any cigs that I got left here for emergencies? No.
Satan.
Swearing does reduce your stress, so it's not something I would die of, but... Oh, they're right there as well in the... I thought, fucking hell. You can break in, kitten, but you can't actually take anything. You can only get fuel. Yeah, driving fast gets your... Press 1 to drive too fast on the main road and potentially lose the entire playthrough and die. Look how much these people love my summer cat. You people. Where did I put the helmet? What's that? Alright. Let's drive to the factory on the North Road. Because I don't want to wait for too long, do I? It's currently 10 AM. The rally's on, so I can't go on the rally track. But we need to test whether or not this actually works. I need to be back here, because I want to have the midstream break. Would driving the rally de-stress you then? Probably. Right, so the stress is what, under the right-hand side of the A on the word Sunday? I think it's above like a certain speed. Alright, let's try this. Up to 60. 80. 100. Does it start going down after 100? No. 120. You lot keep an eye on it. 140. It went up. Is it going down? It is going down, okay. But not by much, it would appear. Also, I'm worried about a lot of things blowing up here. It went up and then it ticked down twice. Yeah, I bet fatigue goes down as well. Just deleted where it went. Okay, so when it went up, I assume that was just it ticking up normally. So I wouldn't worry about it going up. That was coincidentally just when it was about to do it. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. Let's do it again. Casually in like 75 mile an hour in second. Kilometers per hour, I should say. Right, you ready? I think it started doing it now. So I'll focus on the road and you tell me if it's going down. Try and keep it about 130 kilometers per hour because I'm worried about overheating it. Is it going down, yeah? Thirst and hunger. I'm assuming everything goes up in ticks, right? Yeah, let's not push it. So it's ticking down. Gotcha. Good. Alright, just in case we need it. That's a bit of knowledge. Stress and fatigue goes down. It's exhilarating, right? The normal tick went up again. So maybe we can hold it off by just spending enormous amounts of fuel and like wear and tear on the engine just to slightly de-stress. You're right though, Bear. We can't be away from the church for too long, right? What I'll do is I'll pull up for the midstream break. When I go get a drink and go for a wee-wee, I'll leave you all in charge of making sure Grandma's not going to walk out. And I think what's very important, I'm going to park away from the church and away from her path that she might walk, because there's a very real chance that she walks straight into the car and dies. We didn't see her, did we? Oh, I don't know, Trim. I might have a big one. Going down slowly, but about the same. Got it. Okay, engine's in as healthy a position as you can. I think what I'll do is... Oh, fuck, what have I done here? Hello, game? She arrived yet? No? I'll have the radio on. I'm actually going to use the battery a little bit. Right, keep an eye out for her. If you see her, say hello. Who sung that? Who sung If You See Her, Say Hello? The Fall? Right, if you see her, was it Lionel Richie? I don't believe you. Carhole, welcome to the stream. Satan, welcome to the stream. How are we all? I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm just going to go grab a drink. Keep an eye out for Grandma. Sorry, welcome to the stream, Dark.
Jumalauta!
2 minutes.
No niin, tytöt.
Bing bong. Grandma.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Grandma! I'm so stressed. And thirsty and hungry. Have I got any Keeley or anything?
Ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding.
Radware, thank you for the bits. Shaggy Dad, welcome to the stream. Alkarion, thank you for the bits. She's here, she's coming, she's arriving. Grandma. Shaggy Dan, are you well this morning? Also, what's in this? Right, can I actually convince her to get in? Is she coming to the car? No way. This is actually how it works. No, Grandma.
Pepsi Max, Pepsi Max, Pepsi Max, Pepsi Max, Pepsi Max, Pepsi Max,
Is that good,
Pepsi
Grandma?
Max, Pepsi Max.
I would be so happy if you could take me back home. Grandma, it works. Paula, welcome to the stream, says Tropical. Bear says Fizzy Orange. Radware says Pepsi Max. Pat says Twisted Fruit. Do you already have a girl in mind? You should look for one before they move to the city. I do, Grandma. I've already got someone pregnant, Grandma. It was disgusting. Actually, what time is it? The rally's started. I've got to take her home while the rally's going. Young girls don't like it here unless they get married and have children. What does the city like? The rally's active. If I get a kill. Was the My Summer Car sex scene like the KCD ones? You really should find yourself a wife. What do you mean go fast? What do you mean good luck? It's better than a walk. What, getting absolutely smashed to pieces in the rally? I don't know. What do I do here? Should get shit on walking home, that's true. I should put the helmet on, shouldn't I? Put the helmet on and hope you only kill her. He's right, you know. I can't go left here and take the entire south road because I'd just get fucking clocked, wouldn't I? Although I could go fast.
Annat Johan Amauter rally racer.
Press 1 to do the rally course at speed as a way of getting her there. This is stupid. Radware says do it. Nah, I can't do this now. Pat says do it. Radware says do it. Automation says do it. Kepler says do it. I don't have to absolutely bang it though, do I? And put her at risk. But I do have to keep ahead of the rally cars coming from behind. Consider it rally practice. Hang on. Grandma, it's true, Scotty is a strange man, but just not now. I'm a little bit busy, Grandma. Give me a second. Sorry, I've not got a helmet for you, Grandma. This is fucking stupid. This is stupid. I'm about to go rally driving with my grandma in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive at a relatively fair clip across the rally track and hope that no car comes from behind. Because if I get shunted from behind by him, oh, this is so fucking stupid. Imagine going to watch a rally and a car goes by with an old lady in the passenger seat. Lundios, welcome to the stream.
Yada yada, another month, something, happy something.
Lundios, thank you for the sub, thank you for 62 months. You wasn't at the convention centre when the GeoGuessr tournament was on, weren't you, Lundios? I'll tell you what, it might be worth doing. God, that's the last thing I need. Lundios, thank you for the sub. It might be worth pulling over and letting letting a rally car go by, and then going out behind it.
In Romania, all grandmas go back home from church like that.
Thanks for the sub, Lundios. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm kind of extremely nervous about getting my grandmother killed right now. You was there for it, right? Who was watching it? And when I realised it was the same convention centre. That's cool. Enjoy another month of no ads, Lundios. I appreciate the sub. Shed some weight and drop Grandma off. Right. No train, please. We're nearly there, actually. This is one of the dumbest things I've ever done in this game. And there, I've done something in this game I've never done before. Is it as dumb as transporting a couch? Grandma, don't go that way, that's where the rally is. Alexa, please. See back. Jump out while going at full tilt. Is she going to get killed? Grandma, you fucking fool. I can't sit and watch this. Vex, welcome to the stream. Can't you turn the radio on and drown her out? That's what I'd do. I bring her so she doesn't die. No. Grandma, stop. Grandma, hey. Stop, turn around. Can I, like, put some item in front of her so she turns around?
Jumalauta!
Grandma, the rally! Oh, she's checking her mail. Check her mail, turn around, go back. This is bad. I mean, if she fucks off into that field, I don't have to worry about it. Please no car, please no car. Is she off back to church? Why is she walking back at whatever this is? She's walking back to... Shall I go try and pick her up again? Okay, I'm gonna have to go try and pick her up again, but the fucking rally's on. She gets me killed. And I'm stressed as well. I'm thirsty and hungry and...
Jumalauta!
Swearing to reduce stress.
Vittujen Oi saatana!
Grandma, please get in. Grandma, what is this? Get in, shithead. She's fucked. She's fucked. She's fucked. No. If she dies, there is no part of that is my fault. I've got to leave just in case something happens. He drove so fast that she's confused and thinks she's back near the church. I turned the earth underneath me, Alkirion, because I drove so fast. The real left her to die. I need to get out of whatever's happening. I don't think is intentional, so I need to get out of the area so that I'm not around and she despawns and doesn't get killed. Where's she going? Yeah, sorry, I drove so fast that, like Superman, I turned the earth underneath me backwards. And now it's 10 AM and time for the church service again, Alkirio. Press 1 if I find Grandma dead at the side of the road in the future. As my grandpa Alkirio knows just how that feels like. She'll be fine. What would you have me do? Sacrifice your car to block the path. I'm worried if I did that, Paula, she'd hit it like Sothan hits it, fall over and die anyway. mop will at least clean away the corpse, that's true. Oh yeah, the drink, by the way. Someone scroll up and see if anybody guessed Pepsi Max Cherry. Pretty good. Oh, I was in the shop earlier and I saw one. I thought I'm going to have to. It's been a while. Scrolls up, nope, nobody guessed shit cola. You did Pepsi Max but not cherry. Surely somebody guessed it. Despite me not having it for like 8 months, somebody always seems to guess it. Alright, how successful do we feel that was? I actually, for the first time ever, dropped Grandma off, picked her up and drove her back home again. I've never done that before. Pepsi Max Cherry Radware. Look for somebody saying Pepsi Max Cherry or PMC or anything like that. It was a 12 out of 12 success. I'm going to have to cook some stress sausages though, which I can do. What if I end up with a letter in the mail right now that does me for involuntary manslaughter for not dropping her off? Did Azar guess it? Fuck it, it's luck. I've not drunk it for years. And Azar goes and guesses it. Right, we've got no mail. I'm not in trouble for murdering my grandma. I am thirsty and hungry though. Was that a successful... That was successful. So now, the reason I did that is because I wonder if there's something after it. Like, I wonder if after you've dropped her off at church, there's something else that you can do. Why did nobody believe you? Because we know you're true. So good. Was that worth sacrificing a rally for? Especially if there's something else. What else would Grandma want us to do? We might have to mow a lawn or something. PMC is private military contractor, yeah. Maybe no trim. If I'd have been doing the rally, I might have accidentally won it, and then we'd be playing one of your favourite games. You don't want to see me ruin one of your favourite games, even though I know how to play it now. Okay. Red Dead 2. I can't go back. Do you know I set that... I may have spoken to you about it in the past. I set a rule that I wasn't allowed to go back and play Red Dead 2 until 5 years after that first playthrough. I set myself this rule because I loved it so much and I wanted to let my emotions settle after playing it. It's been 7 years now. I'm still not ready. I'm starting to think that my playthrough was as perfect as a playthrough could possibly be. As everybody probably thinks when they play that I don't want to besmirch it by rewriting history. Fuck that game. Look at that. Good grandson. Relaxes with some stress-relieving sausages. And I'm going to go back to Grandma tomorrow and deliver her a big load of fish. Started it and didn't finish it. I feel like I'm missing out. It's not for everybody. Nowhere near is it for everybody, that game. You need to be a fan of slow, careful, considered storytelling. You need to be a fan of immersion above all else. If you're a fan of quality of life, if you're a fan of games, quote-unquote, respecting your and all of that sort of... It's not for you. But what it is, if you do get into it, you will be rewarded with one of the finest pieces of story. I woke up, hit the bathroom, and you go and spoil it out loud on stream before I get to the computer. What, you mean the drink, Mindrake? Mindrake, good morning. How's your better half? Good grandson, my ass. God, I need a beer listening to this guy. If I spent this entire stream looking after my grandma, is that not a good grandson? Played SR 2022 and I'm too bored to do 2 missions that are left. That is so little, but I won't because... What's SR 2022? I wanted to go back, but I'm at a point where I'm not sure if I should just start playing it again or if I need to restart. Oh yeah, they rebooted Saints Row, didn't they? I really liked Saints Row 3 when that came out, and then I had absolutely zero interest in ever going back to the franchise. And I'm sure the rest of them are really good. But Saints Row 3 was just like... when was that game? 2013, maybe? It was just like that, the perfect encapsulation of where the gaming industry was at the time. And it wrapped itself up nicely to the point where it never felt like I wanted to play anything else. No, not 2. The third, sorry. The third, not Saints Row 2. Alright, this is how you get rid of your stress, look. Stress-relieving sausages. Just in time for me to go to shop tomorrow and buy some cigs. Can't believe I've run out. I don't think I've ever run out of cigs. Feeling better just in time for the next session tomorrow. Good shit. Give her our love, Mindret. From that weird online community you spend time in now and again. I get this way with games when I take a long break and I'm not sure if I remember the story well enough to continue. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I'm a serial replayer of games, so I always start from scratch, even if it's been a month or two, but as games go. Red Dead Redemption 2 is so good for the people it was made for that even Trim and I agree on something. Consider that. You left her walking alongside a dirt road while the rally was taking place, and your thought was to drive away fast so you don't get blamed if she's hit. Yeah, what a good grandson. Not if I don't get blamed. I don't know if you know this about Finland, Alkarion, but in Finland, in Romania, in Finland, it's a bit like Outer Wilds, where things only spawn in if you're near them, right? So technically, you can only have Bear or Cheeky in the channel at once. Because if Cheeky's there, Bear's not spawned in, and if Bear's there, Cheeky's not spawned in, right? So if I'm here, Grandma technically doesn't exist right now, so you can't get run over by a rally car if you don't exist. Oh, did I have the stove left on? Did I actually mind right? Have you just saved my life? Mind right! Oh. Well, that's mind right saved the playthrough, because I would have gone to sleep with that on. Good effort. Okay, still no 6 though. I could get the sauna. Let's do the sauna. Mind right, what are you doing? You've just brought KCD sooner. Just don't like the feeling of throwing out 20 hours of gameplay I played initially. Would you technically not be wasting the entire game that you've paid for to try and protect that 20 hours? I mean, you could go and look at like a plot summary up to the point where you're at, right? Right, fuck it. I'm going to do the sauna. I don't usually do this. How do you turn the light on in the sauna? Are the sauna light and this light linked? Yeah, they are. Was this about throwing away hours of playtime? Trim, it's boggling my mind. Did you hear about it, Pat? Trim's never got to 60 on WoW before. Ever. And he's had about 9 attempts. It's a running joke he's never got to 60. So he decided he'd play hardcore. Playing hardcore, got to level 40, which is not far off his record he's ever got to. Solo, as a warrior, comfortably the worst class, solo questing all the way, and he soloed his Whirlwind Axe quest today. I don't understand why you exist on such polar opposites of the fucking extreme, Trim. Fucking idiot. I've seen what happens when you burn the house down. It needs to get more creative. Yeah, 52. I mean, 40 and 52. You know, run his fatigue up and fall asleep in the sauna or something. That could happen. And burn the house down. That. Imagine, mind rate, you saved me from one thing and I burn it down in another fashion. Alkarios, thank you for the big bits, by the way. I'm not cheesing anything. A blushing cheese. Oh shit, am I drinking? I nearly cheekied myself. If I'd have been reading chat more attentively, I could have cheekied myself and lost the playthrough there, mind, right? As I was reading your message, I almost got killed in a unique way. Damn you with this. For those that didn't see, I was actually drinking the water that I was putting in that bucket there and my kidneys nearly burst. Which, yes, you can die of burst kidneys in this game. Right, we'll have a quick de-stress, and then... there's no point going to Grandma's now, is there? We'll go tomorrow. Remember that time when Stubbler took his grandma on a rally course? Is that against terms of service, having a pair of hairy testicles on screen? Oh, bladder. Yeah, it might not be kidneys. It might be bladder, yeah. The bladder burst. I'm assuming it's too early. Did I even put it on? Put it on, did I? I just didn't put the timer on. Is it warming up? Hello? Hang on, is the fuse working? Or am I just getting impatient? Being too impatient for a sauna is one of the most topsy-turvy things. I'll check the fuse is working. Oh, actually, yeah. We had the timer going, didn't we? So that means it's got... Yeah. TOS nudity and such is allowed as long as it's part of the game and not a major focus. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, the timer's on, which means that the electric's working for the stove. Is it going up? I won't make it 100% of the focus. We'll just have his hairy leg. Is it going up? I can put a sensor bar over your chin. As if I've got a hairy chin. You mean reported? It was just the end of a penis trim. I need to do... This is what it's like not smoking in this game. I mean, I am addicted to it, so it's harder to keep your stress down without cigs once you're already addicted, but still. I have turned it on, haven't I? It's on full. Maybe it's got to get to a certain heat before it starts raising Boyo's willy. Who could have seen this coming? Okay, while that's warming up. Hey, I wonder if I should do some exercise to lose some weight. I was 82 kilos at the start of this. What am I now?
Jumalauta!
For the record, I won the rally last time at 126 kilos. Imagine the body roll in that car. Since I've lost weight in-game, I'm now 45 kilos lighter. 126 trim. What's 126 in stone? Oh, you use stones, do you, Britain? What's 126 in... It's like fucking 25 stone or something, right? Which means that now it's a lot easier. 19.4. That's not as much as I thought it would be, actually. 19.4, 19.8. Easy Greenville Street. That's not as bad as I thought it was. 7.5 badges. Hang on, what have I done wrong here? I fucked something up here. This fucking stupid shit machine's not warming up. I don't need the timer on, do I? I mean, it's pretty big trim, but I thought it was, like, astronomical. Yeah, trim, at one point, I don't know if you was there for it, during the last run, we got the weight right, and Slops insisted that I measure my height on the wall based on the bricks and the average height of a brick in Finland in the 90s. And we counted the bricks and he worked out my BMI. That's what 700 hours of My Summer Car does to a person. Sills is 300 kilos, so that's fair. What would 300 be? So you're a loser, 100%. 22. What are we all doing? £275. Imagine the body roll. I think I've got lost. What's everybody doing? I like at the end of your statement, Pat, you're like, Satan was right, as if you've foregone the mere concept of God due to how frustrated you are in this discussion. Maybe you do need the timer to increase the temperature. How am I failing on this? This is shite. I'm getting more stress from being in here. I might as well just eat sausages. Fuck this thing. Wasted my bastard life. Fucking thing. Right. We've dealt with Grandma anyway, haven't we? We've done the thing we was aiming to do. Let's go to sleep. It's currently 5 PM. What we're going to do is try and push it to Monday morning, and we're going to go and deliver Grandma her fish. Remember when you tried not to smoke to relieve stress? Precisely. You have to rely on the old methods that are somehow more stressful than the previous. Good. Ooh. Ooh. Press 1 to be criminals today. I need enough fatigue to get me to pre-6 PM. 6 AM. I've got a plan. Something I've never done before. But I need to time this right. What do I do now? Right, wait. I need to sleep until I need to watch telly, so I've got enough of a fatigue bar to sleep until about 4 AM. Let's do it now. And then I want to sleep. Please don't sleep past 6 AM. That's fucked it if true. You fucking shit. Hang on. I need a full... Has the TV started? No, good. So I can still increase my fatigue. Good. All right. I thought TV started at 6. That's not too bad then. Okay. All right, we're back on. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to buy some cigs from the shop, right? The stress thing, right? We all remember that. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to get a full fatigue bar now. Don't go beyond 6 AM. The clock was bang on 6 when I woke up. Bullshit. I'm going to get a full fatigue bar now, right? I'm going to jump in the tractor. I'm going to get the socket set, and I'm going to jump in the tractor. I'm going to take the tractor to town. Buy some cigs, buy some shopping, bing bang boing. Then, with the screwdriver in hand, I am going to try with the forks at 4 AM to break into the shop, the pub, steal the fruit machine, the poker machine, and see if, as I suspected many years ago, it's possible to break into the back of the poker machine and steal all the money. As far as I know, from the debrief, that is a thing. But I only got a yes or no answer, if I recall. I've got enough money. But Trim, more? How good would it be to have a fruit machine in the house? This is the type of greed the Bible talks about. Yeah, but how good would it be? Imagine it as an ornament in the house. I have the fruity next to my, the poker machine, next to my trophy stand. It'd be funny when it lands on your head. Right, either I steal it and we get all the money out of it, if my idea works, or my idea doesn't work and we get a free fruit machine in the house, or poker machine. You moved in the other day. Your buddy you moved in the other day would enjoy it too. Kepler. That man's dead. I don't want to go too much though, because I obviously need to run the day on this high fatigue, don't I? So let's go to about there. I mean, you all voted for me to be a fucking criminal, right? As far as I know, this is a thing. So I need to be in town anyway to buy some cigs and stuff. Problem is, the shop shuts, doesn't it? I should have done it on a Sunday night and not... Because the pub's going to be open. Unless we break into the shop, the pub I should say, steal the machine, while... I'm going to have to start calling him Tamo, I think. While Tamo is actually serving drinks, and Olga and Jamie are drinking in there. Would that be... Because I can afford it, right? I'm rich, who gives a fuck? But do I not go to prison for... I've got an hour to pull off this master plan. Grandma's fine. Have I got fuel in the tractor? That's going to cause issues if not. Can I get to town on a quarter of a tank? Or a fifth of a tank in this instance? It's worth it though, right? Only one way to find out. I should take the trailer as well, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to need to put the thing in the back of the trailer. What if I end up in prison? To spend all tomorrow's stream in prison? Do I not even have the details there? See, I've got no diesel. I could actually drop the wood off. Siddles, do you want any logs? I could make another $3 while I'm driving there by just dropping the logs off at shitty Siddles'.
No.
I'm gonna have to swear a lot on the way then. You know what? Tough shit, Siddles. You've got no say in your own destiny in this game. Is it risky doing this without food? Yeah, maybe it isn't. Fuck it, we're doing it anyway.
Jumalauta! Sahtana! Helvetti! Jumalauta!
I'm trying to drive with the hand throttle up full, but for some reason it's not enjoying it. So I can swear.
Jumalauta! Sahtana! Helvetti! Sahtana! Oi saatana! Jumalauta! Oi saatana! Vittujen kevä! Vittu! Mitä helvettiä? Saatana! Jumalauta! Oi vittu! Oi saatana! Mitä helvettiä? Oi vittujen kevä! Jumalauta!
Hey subs, are you glad you're paying for this?
Jumalauta! Ei saatana! Jumalauta! Perkele! Oi saatana!
Depressing. Sitting on the stick
Oi
shift.
saatana! Vittujen vittu!
I'd be swearing more than this.
Vittu! Oi vittujen kevä! Ei saatana! Mitä
No, it's part of the crime that you voted for, Easy Green. I'm about to do a heist that I've never done before. Alright, let's put our toe down.
Jumalauta! Saatana! Oi saatana! Vittujen vittu! Saatana!
Who you heisted, Scotty?
Oi saatana! Oi vittujen kevä!
We're gonna finally steal the poker machine. See if those scumbags in the debrief are telling the truth. That's what we're doing. Stop shouting at me, I'm trying to talk to my child. Sorry, Dak. This is silly stream, this one. Your knee on the toilet for once it didn't hurt. Here's to severe nerve damage. mounts are too expensive. They certainly are, Trim. We're nowhere near. We've got 100 of the 200 gold we need so far, and we're like level 42. We're not even trying. There's no shame at not having a mount in your early 40s in game. On hardcore, right? Got 70 gold, that's not too shabby. Probably because you steal Earthroot off your friends instead of paying fair market price. I love the clarification. Not having a mount in your 40s. Yeah, we'll drop logs off at Siddle, shall we? Fuck it. What do you mean it was live fruit? Live fruit's hard to get, dickhead. Why would I pay when you just give? Because I thought I'll do the right thing. Because you knew I'd do the right thing. You knew I was a soft touch and I'd be all stop broken me. You're just exploiting your friends. Exactly. It's hard work being an herbalist. On hardcore. Because I have to stop. And we're always like mid-conversation that's got about 8 tabs open. And instead of interrupting the conversation, I try and grab the herb. And then Mina's walked out of aspect of the pack range, so she's 35% faster than me, and I can never catch her up. You know what I mean? Trim taking advantage? No, surely not. I soloed it for me. What did she do? Did you dedicate the kill to me? You shouldn't have, babe. What's this reputation I've gained? It's from the main Discord. And by the main Discord, I mean the orange common room that you're not allowed in. If you want into the main Discord, whisper Trim on Discord, !permissions, and I'll show you how to get in. Ah, cousin's a thing suddenly. I hope I've got time for this. My plan is to go to town, buy the supplies I need, like the sinks and the food and the bullshit, and then go to sleep in the shit truck, and hopefully it'll be beyond 4 AM. It's been since you brought this up, Trim, somehow. Press 1 if Trim's always taken advantage of Stubbler and Mean. See? People wouldn't say 1 for no reason. Kepler's been here longer than anyone. Almost 36 hours. He would know. Oh, 1 for you too. Even true. But is Siddle's even here? Yeah, there he is. Siddles, I know it's been a while, I'm sorry. God, I forgot I've got the... Yes. No, wait, I need it on a little bit. Gotta get ready for this month's, for next month's work. I actually forgot money was a thing. Thank you, I appreciate it. Slop said that Siddles... Slops once said that Siddles in this game looks like a melted David De Gea. And he's not too far off. David. Oh, he's Spanish kid, you know. You know. I'm trying to work this into a way to insult Radway for not being able to pronounce Quinceañera, but I can't work out how to do it, so I just stared blankly into space. David De Gea, yeah. Do you know what is funny, Trip? I don't know if you're quite. I don't know if it changed in the 7 years or whatever there is between us. 8 years, I suppose. But I remember, and the people in this country, you might also remember this, there was an active push on telly to stop pronouncing him Thierry Henry. And everyone was like, oh, we're going to change it now, we're going to pronounce it like he pronounces it. For like 3 years it was Thierry Henry. At least they didn't call him Terry Henry, but it was close. It seems mental now to call him that. Yeah, it sounds better than the other way with his last name. David De Gea. He's French kitten, so it's Thierry Henry. There's an H stuck. Yeah, he's a French footballer. Right, one of the best players that has ever touched a football pitch. And we were all calling him Terry Henry. Thierry Henry. There's a H. Yeah, but why would you pronounce the H in Yorkshire if it's not necessary? It was great, yeah. Tax Lapkin might remember at the time. H's don't exist in French, true. Like W's don't exist in Spanish, right? Isn't it like 0.002% of words in Spanish have a W in it? They just don't have that letter. It's mostly like nouns. American, like Washington and stuff like that. Country names. Back road or main road? Fuck it, let's kill Cousin. Trying to think so hard of what I can, yeah. Cool, isn't it? Which means that learning Spanish is 1/26th easier than any other language. If I get a save. Do you want one that bad, Alternation? I think wanting one so bad disqualifies you from getting one. W wasn't actually added to the alphabet until 1969, and there are no Spanish or Latin, where Spanish derives from, words that use the letter. W is only used for loan words from other languages. There you go. Jouto, yeah, no, you're never getting one. That actually sounds too close to an actual Finnish name, right? Jack Satanica. I quite like. Jitten. Jiddles, Jerick, Jazzwazzers we've had. What else we had? Jazzwazzers, Jerick, Drim, Jothan, Ginblade, Jotty, Jellist. Although Alkirion is now canon for me, yeah. That's the thing. If somebody's got a character in game, I know we did it for Siddles, but it feels weird. It feels weird having the character in game, like in the universe, and the main character be called the same thing. I'm already in the game. There'll never be a Jitten. Yeah, but the trouble is, Kitten, I think I might free it up for you, and for Mazak, and for No, I'm going to say mind right, but we know what happened there. Yeah, Jiddles is the exception, Trim. I mean, Eric's in the game as well. Eric's the guy at the strawberry field. Like, there's a few exceptions, but it's starting to feel weird having to use the same name for two characters. Also, you're in the game, Trim, lest we forget. Yeah. I guess, but I mean, I guess, sure, but Jack Satanica? Pretty good, right? What do you mean you're a baby? You're the reason for the game ending at all. You're the main story. I'm special needs. True. I don't want one. If I don't get one, I don't get one. There's no rhyme or reason to this, everybody, by the way. We're planning on dying, or is this... It's a good point, actually. Are we not tempting fate a little bit? Schmitz, welcome to the stream. Yeah, let's stop talking about dying. One we're never having, though. Mina's never getting one, because we'd have to call the character Gina, and Gina is like one of the biggest streamers in the Mice and Macaque community. It'd look weird if suddenly I had a character named after her. Jerick finishes. I really hope he does, yeah. Whichever character finishes this, if you can't take the character over into the next game, that character is the name, you know what I mean? If you can't import your save into My Winter Car, if Jerick finishes, Jerick starts the next game, right? Gamer envy, yeah. Yeah, it would just look confusing in about 5 directions, right? Yeah, for sure, indeed. Good. GZ Green. Jazzy, yeah. Jazzy. Fuck. Wait, we can see you now, Trim. There he is, there's Trim. Everybody wave at Trim. With his orange hat. And if you die in My Winter Car, do you have to restart all the way to My Summer Car? Fucking hell. There's actually a guy. To get some sax solos if there was a jazzy, yeah. There's actually a guy that raided us a few times in Fallout when he was playing that, called Lendor. And he does hardcore runs of the Fallout series. He starts at Fallout 1 and he's trying to get to the end of Fallout 4. But he's got to get through all of the games without dying once. So if he gets to like New Vegas and dies, he has to go all the way back to... Yeah, that's fucked. Someone did it with the Souls games, yeah. We'll have to get some sax solos if there was a jazzy. Sorry, I've already read that, haven't I? Jazer wouldn't be a bad one. Jag Slack, yeah. Jag Slack. Yeah, they did no hit, right? Trouble is, the Dark Souls games are like perfectly crafted, right? For you to control every single shred of incoming damage and all that kind of thing. They're kind of designed for challenges like that, even though it's absolutely fucking amazing. But Fallout, not so much. Here he is, Lego. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the gifted sub to the most handsome person in the Doomhaus, I must admit. Lego, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What do you mean, what the fuck? I'm right. Lego, how's it going? Thank you for the gifted sub. And my phone gets no ads. Cute. How's it going, Lego? Closest I've got to that is playing a couple of card games called Tin Helm and Tin Realm that are linked and can use the same character. Is there a go all the way back to the start? Hey, press 1 to play the entire Mass Effect fucking trilogy on stream and go all the way back to the start. I'm always good. Glad to hear it. Thank you, Lego. You've joined me as I'm about to die of fatigue. I need to fill the tractor up, don't I? And then we're going to steal a fruit machine from a local Scandinavian pub. The shop's open, isn't it? Yeah, let's get fuel for the tractor. Because I need to get home in this eventually as well. I don't know if this plan's going to be able to work today. We've got 30 minutes to pull off this heist. I don't know. This Lego is a game called My Summer Car. It's set in rural 90s Finland. You are a 19-year-old boy whose parents have gone away for the summer and left you to look after the house. Your father's old project car, a 1970s Japanese coupe, is in 1,000 pieces in your garage. It's essentially a mechanic simulator where you put the car together. But eventually, you get hungry and you get thirsty, so you have to go to the fucking fridge and eat. And then you go back to working on the car. But then, the fridge gets low, so you run out of money. And you have to go to the shop to buy more stuff. You run out of food, so you have to go to the shop to buy more food. But then eventually your money gets low, so you have to get a job. It's one of them kind of games. Also, it's permadeath. Who are you calling Scandinavian? Oh yeah, not Scandinavian, sorry, Nordic, not Scandinavian. Shit. I appreciate the call out. It's not multiplayer, no, but it's called My Summer Car, and the goal of the game is to take the knackered old car in the garage, put it back together, get it running, upgrade it, and win a rally. I am nearly 1,000 hours deep and I've not won the fucking rally. And these poor bastards watching have been stuck with it the whole time. It's permadeath. So I lost I lost like a 520-hour run because I got hit by a train while I was driving home in a sewerage truck. And Southan's in it.
What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all the precise gear shifting and not dying. That is, once again, not.
I think there's a multiplayer mod, but it's mostly a single-player game. It's fucked. But to try and get a bit of money, eventually you get a handy in a field after stealing 1 million marks from a guy who kills himself after the theft. None of which is untrue. I just realised it's probably a good thing that I didn't take the tractor on the main road, because if you get pulled over, I'll have got a fucking tax evasion fine for putting cherry diesel in and driving on a main road with agricultural diesel. I got someone pregnant. Okay, this is what the goal is for this evening. I've never done this before in that 1,000 hours, everybody. The pub's not open right now because it opens at 8, I think. See that? Tamo told me that he's not been able to get the money out of the back of that thing for a long time because it's bust. And I didn't bring my fucking socket. Oh, I brought the screwdriver. Okay, we're fine. What I need to do tonight, at 4 AM when the pub's closed, is break into here, and then... How am I going to get it out, though? I brought the tractor because I think the tractor's involved in getting the fruit machine out. I wonder if you could tie it.
We need to...
If you could tie it to the tines, which I think is the mechanic... Maybe I'm in the pub when it closes so I can leave the door open and then I might be able to drag it out. But either way, we need to sleep, right? Aqua, good evening. It sounded more raunchy. You took creative license. Right, and anyway, shop. I need to buy cigs, I need to buy food, I need to buy beer, I need to buy all sorts of stuff. Not food for the fridge at home, but food to survive the heist.
Katos Päive, no mitäpä laitetaan?
Yes, hello. Yes, I need to eat and I need to drink. Can I have some macaroni? I'm going to have some floor beers, 2 milks. Wouldn't it be a shame if something happened to your dear fruit machine today?
se kyllä helvettiläinen, kun nämä ihmisetkin, kun ne ei tajua mistään mitään, kun jotkut kyllä minulla keskellä yötä soittelua, niin kuin Jonni Joutua.
That was the fine glitch. Playthrough's working quite smooth actually today. And yesterday as well.
Pistää vihaa, kun minunkin lyhyet yöunet.
You know, you shouldn't probably say that to him before you steal it.
Minä onkin ruvennut ottamaan tuo puhelimen irti seinästä, niin se on kyllä ihan niin paljon soittu kuin lystävät. Ei haittaa minun yöunia.
You don't mind, dear? He's not listening to a fucking word I'm saying. He only listens to this.
Vitun dorka.
Joo, ja voidaan väliin. No niin, tattistu tämänkertaisesta.
Sothan's still calling him apparently from beyond the grave. Does beer reduce stress? It does. Watch. Or belching reduces stress. How could you steal from this honest, hard-working man?
He's a bitch.
Oh, I went in to buy cigs, didn't I? Right, let me go buy some cigs. I thought that was the whole purpose of coming to the shop. Right, you, where are you? Give me this, please. He looked at me for a sec. I've upset him swearing. That's your fault. Is that a phrase in Finland, Bear? Add some butter in between. I get some emergency ones, true, too.
Säätän.
You eat them. You only wasted 17 marks then. What if that was the last 17 marks I had and I needed them to survive? There's some unique voice. Piss on the shop floor. I mean, if we're already breaking into his shop, press 1 to piss on his floor while we're here. No, I can't do that. Upstanding citizen. Nobody's ever going to vote for that. I'll carry on however voted for that. No, I can't be pissing about like that. No. I love this town and I love the people that live in it. And I would never desecrate the inside of the local shop where everybody needs to buy their food. Oops, shit. Right, let's finally de-stress, then we'll sleep and see if I can pull this off. Even if I just get it and go, like, drive to Alkyrion's to save us something. We've got 20 minutes to pull off whatever we intend to pull off in this. Just walk away from the pumps. I don't think you can carry 2 packs, Aqua, no. It still said 20, right? That was my first thought, though, that I'd accidentally consumed the pack. When has that ever stopped him? It's not stopped her either, every time you make a laugh in Discord. Save it for when he's thirsty. I've got the shakes, by the way. Shut up, I had a baby. That's the best response I've ever seen. What do you mean insensitive? Right, detach the trailer. Okay, doesn't need the engine on, to waste the fuel I've just paid for. If I was to sleep with a full health bar, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull this off, you know. I might have to save and come back in a few times to skid time forward. Would you all judge me? Or do I be really brutal and steal it while the pub's still open? But yes, I piss myself every 5 seconds. Oh, fucking hell, it's far too early. I've got 6 hours to wait. Is the bar open? Hang on. Right, we're going to spend this time casing out the pub. Martin, stop.
It's bastard hot.
Okay, the wanker's not in there. Martin, welcome to the stream. Hello everyone, I am a member of pub culture.
Turkkamaan sun peas, että unohtuu hetkeksi, mitenkä paaheen paikka tämä muolimaa.
So you're here to drink your brains out to make your brains forget how depressing our life is. Alright. No, I'm just relaxing. In fact, can I have sausage and fries, please?
Vittujen vittu.
I haven't got a couch, have I?
Mitä helvettiä?
Happy Midsummer to all the Nordic people. Heading out. Have a good one, Stab.
Lego, I appreciate the donation very much. It is midsummer, right? True. Anyone in Denmark or Sweden or Finland or Norway or happy midsummer. Martin, thank you for the on-screen bullshit. Lego, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate that. Uncle, you can have that. Keep an eye on my uncle. Until next time, Lego. Appreciate it. I really think if he hadn't have come out feet first, it wouldn't have been a problem, but he came out feet first, and this lovely Caribbean lady was elbow deep with both hands, so now I piss myself for doing anything. Perks of good fun, right? That was fucking dumb, though. Right. I'm sorry about the window. I can pay for that now, if need be. No? What am I going to do? Good work, they'll never suspect you now. You're just pre-breaking the window. I need to kill 5 hours. Tell you what I'm going to do. We'll save and come back in a few times. Is anybody going to judge me? She made the whole experience amazing. Almost no work for the rest of the week. Have you got time off, Bear, yeah? You're going to finish shortly and then... Yeah, you're always going to judge me, Roger. Or you could kill 5 pub patrons. What, Benjamin, Augut, Jamie, Uncle and myself? Right, saving and coming back in. I want to, before the stream ends, get this fucking thing out of the pub. Sothan was a pub patron, you've done him in already. Oh, is he included? Hello? Look, it despawns. No, don't solve the problem, it's fine. I think now and again things despawning for some weird reason, but Mop is picking up on its own bullshit and fixing it. Lovely. Alright. I might have to do this a few times, but then we're going to see if we can get the tines in. I wonder if I can't move it with like a physics thing and there's no way to push it or get behind it or crack into it. If this is possible, I wonder either I can tow it and drag it like you can with cars, or I need to like push it until there's like, you know what I mean, like ram it, and then it'll have physics. Why does a teenager need the Times? Times shit for breath. Every time I mention anything on the front of that fucking tractor, everybody bamboozles me. Don't ram it, that's how you end up with Trim. Oh. Fucking Trim was doing it earlier. Shit bag. If you don't know, by the way, saving coming back in skids time forward a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm waiting until the pub closes and goes home, and then we're going to do the big heist. Okay, yes, fix the problem. Okay, good. I don't know why I keep... I suppose I need to, don't I? Because I'll end up possibly listening to music while we're doing this. Don't hit him when he leaves again. That is so much more violent, that clip in the best of, than I remember it. Right. What time is it now? No music. This is good. This might mean... Still not hearing any music. The snoring. Sounds like Sofa. There's a bit in there right at the end of the fade out where he goes, "Raw." This makes me feel like the pub's shut, but that would mean I've skidded forward 4 hours, and I don't think that's doable. No, it finishes at 2. Has it happened? It doesn't finish at 4, it shuts at 2. But he hasn't left the shop yet. Am I going to implicate myself if he turns up and sees me here? Has he not shut the shop? I need him to leave. Is he? Where is he?
Satana.
Yeah, this is an issue. Why is he not going home? I reckon he's fallen out with his wife, you know. Go home. Do I need that window to get this out? That window's bust. I can't break the wood off, can I? Because I broke it, it's boarded up, and now I can't get the fucking poker machine out. Break this window. I broke my only 2 opportunities to get in. This one, break this window. I managed to fuck the whole progress. I've buggered it, haven't I? He stayed to board the window up so that 6-4. I was trying to steal the poker machine, but I accidentally broke this window. Got paid to get the window fixed and try again after. I bet she's right as well. Shit. Haven't I got paid to get the window? But I paid to get that window fixed. Did I smash that one as well? But on the clip mine, do I smash that one too? What about mop trim, sorry? I can't get in any other way, can I? Oh, it's been a good stream as well.
Perkele.
Okay. Oh, have you imagined him? Is he still in? I wonder if he actually... I wonder if he actually stayed at the pub. Do I actually break that window too on the clip? Did I manage to perfectly fuck my entire ability to pull this? Hang on, I'm watching the clip back. It's hard to tell. It's like 2 or 3 frames. Go on, 0.25. My stupid face. You can't see this, I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm going to post a picture in Discord. Tell me how handsome I look on a scale of 1 to 100. But you see, there's Discord, you can see in that frame that I smashed both fucking windows and perfectly locked myself out of my goals. Fuck this game. No, fuck this game. Right. What am I going to do now, though? I can't sleep, I can't go home, I can't stay. There's no point in staying anywhere. I really did. 28 DN in real life. Shit. Now I can't even get in my own fucking tractor. Right, I wonder though. Maybe we can knock the boards in with the tractor. Let's try it. I'm gonna have to ram raid, I think. Let's lower the bits on the front that have no puns associated with them. Good. I'm keeping that. Is it what the picture? Bus witnesses, it's gone, mercifully. Get to the committee insurance fraud. I can't get to that window, can I, with this? Fucking hell. The chances, by the way, I don't even have the I don't even have the screwdriver anymore, do I? But that's fine. Are we doing this tomorrow? Or do I get us ready for the rally? Ooh. If I leave the tractor... Right, think about this. If I leave the tractor here, I go home, I get the... Leave the tractor here, I go home in the shit truck, prep for the rally. Now when I'm doing the rally on Saturday, I do the first leg, and then in between rounds... I don't go home, I stay in town and we do the big heist. So tomorrow we can rally and heist at the same time. Shall I prep for that? And that's what we'll do tomorrow. Cats, welcome to the stream. I've just had 2 fruit pasta lollies. Leave the tractor staged, yeah. But if the tractor's here, I'll kill Boyo, won't I? When he's pulling in for work in the morning. So I need to clear the way so he doesn't die on his way into the office. Also, he might leave now and drive into it. He's got previous. Fruit pastels always are the tits. Only cool people don't like them. I'll pull the tractor back round, and we'll go home in the shit truck. I'll prep tomorrow for that. So we're going to rally tomorrow as well as do the heist. The tractor can just live in town now until we've got the Yeah. First thing I'll do is pay off this fine as well. Alright, it might not have worked, but we did a learning experience, and that's that I can't smash windows if I need to use the windows, because he'll board up the windows and fuck the progress of my heist.
Ei saatana.
Lovely. Right. Close that. Is there anything else I need to do in terms of prep work? I'm basically just driving home, aren't I? Have I not got the helmet? Oh, fuck, that means I'm going to have to drive the shit truck home without the helmet. Alright, if I show up dead on the next stream, don't judge me. Let's go. Let's sleep. Don't think I'm going to be able to sleep all the way till morning, am I? Shit. Okay, right, let me think about this.
Oh, yeah.
What do I need for tomorrow? Because I'm going to need to... I'll see the week out and get the car ready for the rally. So tomorrow, if you want to take part in the prediction, there's going to be a rally early, or in the first hour. And I'll probably do a prediction of whether or not I die on the rally, or maybe even get a trophy. We'll do stage 1 of the rally, bring the car home, put it in the Park Firm area. And then I need to prep before we go on the rally, don't I? So I'm tired. And then in between stage 1 and stage 2 of the rally, I'm going to do the heist. Something I've never done before. I could either die on the rally, beat the game, or end up in prison tomorrow. All 3 of those are possible, as much as it upsets Radler. It is technically possible for a good player to beat the game tomorrow. Then we'll forget about the Park Ferme, start, leave, turn around and put it back. Yeah, Bear actually clipped the incident in question, and I 100% drove I drove so far out of the Park Ferme area that I drove almost to the apartments and turned back. Like I was almost behind the church. Right, that's going to do it for today, though. Even if we're a tiny bit early. I need to remember that. Do you know what I might do? What if, right? If I've got the shit truck or the tractor in town, what if I park the car in the Park Ferme area and then have the tractor with the forks pushing the car down? I wonder if that would stop it. Is that worth a try? It might be. So we'll do that tomorrow. That's going to be our way of keeping Mop on and surviving the Park Ferme bug. Man City kick off against who in 5 minutes? Shout out to Siddles, by the way, the only person watching the Club World Cup right now. Right, thank you all for joining today. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Today, we managed to take Grandma to church, pick her up, and take her home for the first time in this game. It turns out you can actually take her home, so I might actually take a tiny bit of blame for her dying in the first run. He was trying to say, why, Dad? I didn't kill her in the first place. Adderall, welcome to the stream. How are you? Right, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for joining, everybody. Thank you for the subs, the hosts, the raids, the donations, the gifted subs, and everything today. You're all very generous, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more of this crap. We're going to do the big heist tomorrow, and we're going to win the rally. We're going to beat the game, and everybody's going to live happily ever fucking after. It's alright, Schmitz. We've had about 8 different variations of that joke today. It's been getting klaxoned at this point. I'm going to go to the Seance tent. Seance tent at Downloads on Sunday as it was Father's Day. And how much was that? That's a strange thing to charge people for. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you all on Monday. You're all very lovely. But for now, until not Monday, I'll see you all tomorrow for more Mice and Macabre. But for now, thank you all for being here. I will see you all then. Don't get the fuck out of my house and leave me alone, because it's time for the oranges to lose at fucking marbles. I don't know if they even charge. You didn't go in. 40 quid. Right. Marbles time. Hey, Dad, you were a cunt. Goodbye. Just chuck the lady 50 notes on the way out. Right. at the end of the stream, we do a single run of marbles on stream that everybody is free and welcome to join in for. All you need to be is in the Doomhaus Discord. You need to type the password when I give it, and if you win, you get to be golden. You get to be today's point winner. You get your name on the leaderboard, and you get to potentially win yourself one of these at the end of the year. Imagine. Fucking free. Chaz yesterday is the first person to shrink the gap to the top of the league. Chaz is now in second, and he is here right now. Chaz, welcome to the fucking stream. If you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles, and you'd like to be slightly more successful than Jerick was at him gaining gold, all you must do to join for today is type the word heist. Go. I'm going to qualify for Worm Olympics. Good. She's right, actually. If you would like to qualify for the Worm Olympics, you must know which team you're on, green or orange. You must go to the leaderboard, which is in the pins in Discord. Marbles has crashed. And you must check if your name is above your colours Worm Olympics line, everybody, if you would like to know whether or not you've qualified for the Worm Olympics. If your name is above it, you are currently in the top 16 and will get a worm for the 2025 Worm Olympics in August. I didn't realise marbles had crashed. Give me a second, I'm coming back in. Here we go. We're doing the same relegation thing. Yeah, the line is set. So on the very last day before the Worm Olympics, if you are above it, you have qualified. If you are below it, you haven't qualified. We have Keaton for the oranges. Bear for the greens, Lundios for the greens, Sothan for the greens, Pola for the greens, Alkirion for the oranges. Oh man, right, for the oranges. May I win today? You need to go to the Seance tent. Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Kepler for the oranges, Dougie for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Gotti for the greens, I think I've already got you right there, Vex for the oranges, 6-4 for the greens. Hang on, Trim, I got you. Give me a second. I've not even got to Pat yet. Pat for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Cats for the greens. Martin for the greens. Aqua for the greens. Adderall for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. And Trim for the greens. Is there any more that would like to join? You need as many points as possible to qualify for the Worm Olympics. You could win yourself 3 points in the Worm Olympics if your worm is the best. Also, it will really shake up the team scores. Currently, they sit 1-1-1 to 77. First person to begin go. We've got in this 25 Kitten, Bear, Lundio, Sothan, Pola, Alkirion, Mindright, Shaggy Dan, Chaz, Kepler, Dougie, Easy Green, Schmitz, Scotty, Vex, 6-4, Pat, Gwynblade, Chaz, Martin, Aqua, Adderall, Satan, Siddles, and Trim. 9 oranges and 16 greens. So it is. Pola says 3. 1, 2, 3 presses. The level is Marbles Diner. 25 marbles enter. The oranges are, as always, outnumbered. I just put 23 in instead of 25. Marbles has got a new thing where it changes the number to what it was last, even if you've typed it. So you type the number in, if you click bots, it resets it to what it was last time you played bots. So I'm going to have to quit back out and come back in. This is where all of you say, I was going to win that one. Give me a second. I cut off the last 2 people on the list. That would have meant Siddles and Trim didn't get in. Imagine how sad that would be. Right, the level was Marbles Diner. Where is it? There. Marbles Diner 25. Yeah, look at this. This is... No, I fucked it. 3, 2, 1. Let's be real, we're all losers. I mean, you're talking to the person who successfully took their grandma to church today. Marble Diner is the name of the level. Martin is the record holder on 1 minute and 46 seconds. Can you beat his record? Can you win Person of the Century of the Day? And can you qualify for the Worm Olympics? Best of luck, everybody. Come on, Siddles. Come on, Oranges. Let's have 1 point. Sothan got down early, though. Siddles is right behind. Mindright's right behind. Shaggy Dan as well. Go on, Shaggy Dan. That's a good, strong start. Although he's fallen behind. A lot of greens almost got the overtake there, but fucked it. Sin. Come on, you two. Gwynblade and Trim are right there, but Satan and Shaggy Dan, Godspeed the pair of you. And then let her walk off to her probable death. Oops, Shaggy Dan got a boost. Trim, stay back there. Trim, Shaggy Dan, don't let him get near you, he's got rabies. Trim. Aqua. Where did Easy Green come from? How has this happened? Easy Green now in the lead for the Greens. Shaggy Dan, do this. I mean, Shaggy Dan might manage to get... Yes, Shaggy Dan. Don't fall off the level, for goodness sake. Has Shaggy Dan managed to get on the stickle bricks? Yes. Right, let me just get rid of this ad break. Come on, Shaggy Dan. Schmitz is right behind as well. Easy Green's here. Gwynblade's here. If it's not Shaggy Dan, it might have to be Schmitz. Good overtake, though. Akko got a burger there. Did you see that? Did he pick up something and get like a speed boost? Shaggy Dan, please. What? We need him to go... We need him to go right, not left. Good. Don't fall. Nice. Easy Green went right as well. Come on, Shaggy Dan. Come on. If I just turned OBS off right now, would anybody blame me? It's like 4 times in a row the Greens have come in last second and stole it from the Oranges. Easy Green is your Person of the Century of the Day. The crown swaps from Chaz to Easy Green. It's not our year, is it? I don't think it's our year. Easy Green, you are first. You are Person of the Century of the Day. Good work. Shaggy Dan gets second, Trim third, Schmitz fourth, and Scotty fifth. That is the Greens' 112th point. What it seems to be this year, right? Oftentimes, even though the Oranges have forever been outnumbered, we've won the last 2 years by just winning marbles under the cosh, right? But it seems like there is some kind of mystical bullshit force that is just stopping any opportunity for us to... As Paula says, the last 4 marbles, it's been last second overtakes by the Greens. It's just been the story of the year. And Easy Green, good work. Person of the Century of the Day, congratulations to Easy Green. Congratulations to the Greens. There is the Best of May 2025 Doomhaus Community Best Of, featuring bullshit from all the people that stream in this awful place that dare have their footage made public. There is also all the crap from our solo stuff, from golf and cards and everything. Enjoy that if you haven't seen it. Make sure you follow everybody in the description, but that is it for me today. Thank you for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the donations, the raids, and everything, as always. You're all very lovely. Welcome to all the new followers. But for now, I'd like a final word from you nerds. Tomorrow we're going to do the heist. I'm going to do the rally. There's going to be a prediction early if you'd like to get there nice and early for that. However, good work everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. If you're staying on the platform, nobody's live right now, but look out for everybody that is, that's from the Doomhaus family. But for now, Paula, Martin, Satan, Kitten, Aqua, Schmitz, Easy Green, Dougie, Kepler, Shaggy Dan, Lundios, Merker, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you pop in. Merker, how's it going? That is it for today. The Greens have cheated again. And the final word for today is Grandma's hip. Is she?
In Romania,